In the vast mosaic of human exchange, every word uttered weaves a narrative that can either fortify the bonds or fray the edges. Choose your words with intent. Epictetus, a sage in the school of Stoicism, advises to first grasp the essence of your words before giving them voice. In the vast stage of existence, the wise often opt to observe rather than act, recognizing that words are keys. Masterfully employed, they can unlock the doors to greatness. Wielded without thought, they can seal fates. The wise abstain from idle chatter, choosing to speak only truths that tip the scale against silence. In the quiet majesty of Stoic halls, it is taught that one should speak not out of compulsion, but when words can transform necessity into insightful harmony. A sage's whisper stands out in a cacophony, embodying the idea that true influence, like sunlight, doesn't need to shout to be felt. Amidst his tranquility, the Stoic imparts a pivotal lesson. It's not how loudly we speak, but the depth carried in our silences that resonates most. We often encounter those who speak merely to be seen. Their incessant babble, a veil over emptiness. However, the Stoics understood the power of words as precision tools, effective only when used with purpose. Furthermore, in silence, there lies the opportunity to observe, learn, and comprehend. By speaking less and listening more, one imbues their words with gravity and presence, compelling attention when they finally choose to speak. In an era where voices clamor for attention without imparting wisdom, Stoic teachings offer a profound alternative. Consider words not as mere noise, but as deliberate instruments of change. In our age of relentless sound, of digital uproar and distraction, it is easy to succumb to the void of mindless verbosity. But Stoicism beckons us to resist, to view silence not as void, but as a space ripe with potential for deeper insight and richer connections. This is the power of silence. Amidst the relentless din, it is a strength, a mark of intelligence. As it was once wisely stated, wise men speak because they have something to say, fools because they have to say something. This timeless observation from the annals of Stoicism emphasizes the merit of speaking with purpose, reflecting a mastery over the impulse to speak without substance. To truly cultivate the art of measured speech, one must first appreciate the strength found in silence. Observational silence transcends mere quietude. It is an active engagement in listening, perceiving, and reflecting. By speaking only when necessary, one becomes a curator of thoughts rather than a mere collector. This discernment in communication ensures that when words are finally uttered, they are powerful, impactful, and imbued with wisdom. Consider a scenario in a bustling business meeting or a lively family gathering, where the air is thick with competing voices. Amid this noise, one individual remains silent, their demeanor calm and contemplative. When this person chooses to speak, their words pierce through the cacophony with precision, commanding attention and respect. Their speech flows not as a relentless cascade, but as a targeted stream, reaching its intended mark with clarity and impact. Silence as a pathway to personal growth and insight. The Stoic practice of silence is not merely a tactic for effective communication, but a pathway to personal growth and insight. In the quietude of non-speech, the mind is afforded the space to delve into its own depths, exploring the foundational principles that guide one's thoughts and actions. Moreover, silence enhances one's ability to truly understand others. Active listening, often eclipsed by the impulse to respond, lays the groundwork for empathy and deeper interpersonal connections. By listening more and speaking less, one becomes attuned to the subtle layers of conversation the unspoken emotions and the underlying concerns that words alone may not reveal. To integrate this philosophy into daily life, consider setting a simple intention each morning, such as observing more and reacting less, or speaking only when it truly adds value to the conversation. It could be as simple as pausing for a few seconds before responding, allowing oneself time to consider the impact of their words. Embracing silence in a noisy world. In today's relentless, hyper-connected society, choosing to embrace silence is both radical and essential. It's a conscious withdrawal from the constant barrage of noise, a moment to find solace in one's own thoughts, and to speak with intention and purpose. The Stoics recognized the profound wisdom found in silence and the influence wielded through measured speech. The journey toward mastering the art of silence and purposeful speech is continuous, evolving, and deepening over time. It involves finding a balance, knowing when to speak and when to let silence communicate on your behalf. As we navigate our daily interactions, let us draw on Stoic teachings that remind us of the profound power held by each word and the wisdom that resides in the quiet spaces between them. Lesson 2. The wisdom of speaking with purpose. In a world where words are often dispensed as thoughtlessly as leaves scattered by the wind, the Stoic approach to speech stands as a beacon of intentionality and purpose. Delving into the essence of Stoic wisdom reveals that true intelligence is not merely about what we say, but why we say it. The paradox, he who speaks does not know, he who knows does not speak, while seemingly straightforward, unfolds layers of profound understanding about the nature of true knowledge and communication. Cultivating intentionality in speech. The Stoics, with their profound understanding of human behavior, recognized that the urge to speak often overshadows the importance of the message being conveyed. They advocated for a transition from impulsive speaking to intentional communicating, where each word is carefully chosen to serve a distinct purpose. This shift isn't about imposing silence, but about enriching dialogue. Imagine a typical debate or discussion where participants eagerly interject, often talking over each other. Now, apply a Stoic lens to this scenario. Each participant pauses to fully grasp the essence of their message before speaking. With this approach, the dialogue shifts from a chaotic overlay of voices to a harmonious exchange of meaningful ideas. To adopt this practice, one might begin by reflecting on the purpose of their words. Are they meant to inform, persuade, comfort, or connect? This introspective consideration helps filter out impulsive remarks, ensuring that when we do speak, our words mirror our intentions and values. Speech as a reflection of inner wisdom. In Stoicism, speech is viewed as a reflection of the mind. The content and manner of our speech not only communicate outwardly, but also reveal our internal state. Thoughtful and deliberate speech indicates a mind that is equally composed and discerning. Furthermore, speaking purposefully demands a deep understanding of oneself and the subject matter, transcending the need to be right or appear intelligent, and focusing instead on imparting meaningful insights that are genuinely beneficial to the listener. This facet of Stoic communication promotes ongoing learning and self-improvement, as one cannot truly speak with purpose without a solid grasp of the topic at hand. Embracing the power of purposeful speech. In today's world, where we are bombarded with an overwhelming volume of information, the Stoic practice of speaking with purpose acts as a beacon, reminding us of the significant impact our words can have. By selecting our words thoughtfully, we not only enhance our own communication, but also contribute to a more contemplative and insightful society. As we engage in daily interactions, let us embrace the Stoic principle of purposeful speech. Let's take a moment to pause and reflect before speaking, considering the potential impact and intent of our words. This habit not only enriches our conversations, but also deepens our connection with ourselves and the world around us. In the realm of Stoic philosophy, words are not merely sounds. They are echoes of our thoughts, manifestations of our intentions, and bridges that forge deeper connections with others. Lesson 3. The Stoic Path to Thoughtful Speech and Silence. In our Stoic journey towards wisdom, we learn that mastery of speech involves not just eloquence, but discernment in knowing when to speak and when to embrace silence. This chapter explores the delicate balance between expressing what is necessary and withholding what is superfluous. The Stoic maxim, "Speak only if it improves upon the silence," guides us as a compass, steering us towards thoughtful speech and meaningful silence. Balancing speech and silence. The Stoics considered the art of communication to be a delicate balance between speaking and remaining silent. They posited that true wisdom involves recognizing the appropriate moments to express one's thoughts and when to let silence prevail. This equilibrium isn't merely about restraining speech, but understanding the value and impact of one's words. Practically, this means being mindful of our impulses. Before entering a conversation or responding in a dialogue, pause and assess whether your input adds substantial value or just contributes to the noise. This moment of reflection is where true discernment lies. It determines whether our words will enlighten, comfort, inspire, or fade into oblivion as inconsequential. The power of listening. At the heart of Stoic communication is the art of listening, which goes beyond merely hearing words. It involves actively engaging with the speaker, grasping not only the literal meaning of their words, but also the emotions, intentions, and subtleties behind them. By refining our listening skills, we evolve into better communicators, responding not with preconceived notions or rehearsed responses, but with genuine empathy and insight. Effective listening enriches our interactions, deepens connections, builds trust, and fosters mutual understanding. Silence as a source of strength. In Stoicism, silence is not indicative of weakness or ignorance. Rather, it is a manifestation of strength. It represents a mind at peace, confident in its wisdom, and comfortable with contemplation. Silence provides the space to reflect, consider our experiences, and deepen our understanding. It can be especially potent in times of conflict or stress, when emotions run high and words can escalate tensions. In such scenarios, choosing silence can be strategic, allowing us to step back, view the situation with clarity, and respond without the heat of immediate emotions. Incorporating Stoic balance in daily life. Integrating the Stoic balance of speech and silence into our daily routines demands consistent practice and mindfulness. It involves making a conscious decision to speak with purpose and listen with intent. Sometimes, the most impactful statement we can make is to say nothing at all. Lesson 4. The Stoic art of speaking with integrity. Within Stoic philosophy, integrity in speech is paramount, forming a cornerstone of both personal character and societal interactions. This principle extends beyond simple truth-telling. It encompasses the authenticity and ethical resonance of our words. Epictetus advised, "First learn the meaning of what you say, and then speak." This guidance underscores the Stoic commitment to integrity, advocating for a profound alignment between our words and our true beliefs. Aligning words with beliefs. For Stoics, it is not sufficient to merely avoid falsehood. They strive to ensure that their speech genuinely reflects their thoughts and intentions. This alignment is vital as it lays the groundwork for trust and respect in both personal and professional realms. When we communicate sincerely, we are perceived as reliable and honest, qualities that are highly esteemed across all facets of life. Practicing Stoic principles in speech. Embodying Stoic principles requires ongoing introspection of our motives and intentions before we speak, ensuring our words reflect our true selves rather than being tainted by ego, deceit, or superficiality. In line with Stoic philosophy, speaking with integrity also means finding a balance between being honest and being tactful. The Stoics did not advocate for blunt frankness or harsh truth-telling. Instead, they highlighted the importance of conveying truths in a considerate and constructive manner. This approach to communication is vital not only for maintaining harmonious relationships, but also for contributing positively to the growth and well-being of others. Whether in casual chats or serious discussions, the words we choose and how we deliver them can significantly influence our listeners. By communicating with kindness and thoughtfulness, we embody Stoic values of empathy and mutual respect, fostering a more understanding and compassionate community. Cultivating integrity. In daily communication. Integrating the Stoic principle of integrity into our daily communication is a journey of self-improvement and mindful practice. It requires constant awareness of the gap between our thoughts and our speech, and a commitment to bridge this gap with honesty and authenticity. This practice not only fosters personal growth, but also builds a culture of trust and sincerity within our communities. As we engage in daily interactions, let us recall the Stoic admonition. In speech, it is not the quantity of words that counts, but the quality of their truth and the intentions behind them. Lesson 5. The Stoic practice of concise speech. Stoicism, rich with insights into human conduct, places significant emphasis on the power of concise speech. This lesson underscores the Stoic virtue of brevity in communication, aligning with the maxim, "Speak only as long as necessary." The Stoics believed that the effectiveness of words lies not in their volume, but in their precision and relevance. Adopting this approach means treating words as a scarce resource, not to limit expression, but to ensure that our communication is meaningful and succinct. By practicing brevity, we respect our listeners' time and attention, clarify our own thoughts, and enhance the impact of our messages. The impact of concise speech. Concise speech benefits both the speaker and the listener. For the speaker, it cultivates a habit of clear and focused thinking, enabling effective communication of ideas. For the listener, it ensures that messages are received without unnecessary clutter, enhancing both understanding and retention. In a world often saturated with excessive information and verbose exchanges, Stoic brevity offers a refreshing and impactful mode of interaction. Lesson 6. The Stoic art of reflective speech. In Stoicism, the practice of reflective speech is a cornerstone, urging us to carefully consider our words before we express them. This reflective approach involves pondering the potential impact and reception of our words, aiming to ensure that our communication is not only timely, but also thoughtfully considered. This discipline helps us to avoid impulsive remarks and to speak in ways that are truly reflective of our deepest values and insights. Cultivating thoughtfulness in communication. Stoicism teaches the discipline of thoughtful articulation, urging us to think twice before speaking, as our words hold the power to plant seeds of either success or failure in the minds of others. This principle isn't about self-censorship, but about embracing the responsibility that comes with our capacity to influence through speech. When we speak impulsively, we risk misunderstandings, conflicts, or causing hurt. By pausing to reflect on our words before we speak, we align our speech with our true intentions and values, fostering an approach that is both honest and empathetic. Benefits of reflective speech. Reflective speech enhances our ability to communicate effectively, ensuring that our messages are clear and intentional. This practice strengthens relationships as it shows consideration for others' feelings and perspectives. Moreover, it supports the Stoic goal of self-improvement by encouraging greater self-awareness and purposefulness in our interactions. In a world prone to impulsive reactions, the Stoic art of reflective speech guides us toward more meaningful and harmonious communications. Lesson 7. Non-reactive communication. Stoicism values the skill of non-reactive communication, particularly vital in today's fast-paced and emotionally charged environments. This approach is encapsulated by the maxim, "Do not be perturbed, speak calmly, and without passion." It's about mastering the art of maintaining composure in dialogue. Mastering composure in dialogue. The Stoics promoted a style of communication that transcends immediate emotional reactions. This doesn't mean suppressing emotions or empathy, but managing them to respond with thoughtfulness and poise. Non-reactive communication prevents us from being overwhelmed by the heat of the moment, which can lead to hasty and regrettable statements. Instead, it allows us to fully understand the situation and respond in ways that are constructive and reflect our core principles. This method is invaluable in conflict resolution or emotionally intense discussions, where calm and clear-headed communication can lead to understanding and solutions. Benefits of non-reactive communication. Adopting non-reactive communication nurtures healthier and more effective interactions. It facilitates a deeper level of listening and understanding, as we aren't distracted by the need to immediately formulate a response. This Stoic practice also bolsters our emotional intelligence by requiring us to recognize and regulate our emotions. As a result, we forge stronger, more respectful relationships, both personally and professionally. By living this Stoic principle, we contribute to a more thoughtful and empathetic dialogue across all areas of our lives. Lesson 8. Constructive communication. Stoicism champions the art of constructive communication, teaching that speech should not only express personal views, but also contribute positively to the greater good. This lesson explores the Stoic ideal of using speech as a tool for positive influence and communal harmony, encapsulating the sentiment, use your voice not just to express, but to improve, to heal, to unite. Speaking with purpose beyond the self-Stoics place great importance on considering the broader impact of our words. Whether in personal conversations or public discourse, they urge reflection on how our speech can benefit others as well as ourselves. This mindset transforms our communication into a bridge that connects, a balm that heals, and a force that unites. It involves balancing the expression of our truths with sensitivity to the needs and perspectives of others, thereby fostering an environment of mutual respect and understanding. Enhancing community through dialogue. Implementing this Stoic guideline can significantly enhance community spirit and collective understanding. When we communicate with the intent to contribute positively, our words can build trust, promote empathy, and encourage collaboration. This is especially crucial in challenging situations or disagreements where constructive communication can lead to resolutions and growth. By adopting this practice, we align our speech with values of altruism and compassion, reinforcing the idea that everyone can contribute to societal betterment. Lesson 9. Speaking with empathy. Stoicism, a philosophy deeply rooted in virtue and wisdom, emphasizes the importance of empathy in communication. This lesson delves into the Stoic principle of empathetic speech, summarized by the notion, speak not only to be understood, but also to understand others. Fostering connection. Through understanding, Stoics believe that true communication extends beyond mere word exchange. It involves sharing emotions and experiences. Speaking with empathy means opening ourselves to others' perspectives and feelings, creating a bridge of understanding. This approach requires an active effort to listen and grasp the underlying sentiments behind spoken words. By stepping into another's shoes, seeing the world from their viewpoint, and responding in a manner that acknowledges their emotions, we enhance the effectiveness of our communication and nurture stronger, more meaningful relationships. Enhancing emotional intelligence through dialogue. Engaging in empathetic communication boosts our emotional intelligence, a crucial aspect of Stoic self-improvement. It heightens our awareness of both our own emotions and those of others, fostering a deeper understanding of human nature. In practice, empathetic speech can be transformative in conflict resolution or emotionally charged discussions. By addressing not just the factual content, but also the emotional context, we can diffuse tensions and find common ground. This Stoic practice enriches our personal interactions and contributes to a more compassionate and understanding society. In Stoicism, mastering the art of assertive yet respectful communication is highly esteemed. This final lesson delves into the Stoic ideal of expressing oneself clearly and confidently while maintaining respect for others. This principle is encapsulated in the Stoic belief, speak your mind freely, but let your words be tempered with respect and reason. Balancing assertiveness with respect. The Stoics taught that assertiveness in speech is crucial for articulating one's thoughts and defending one's beliefs. However, they also emphasized that this assertiveness must always be paired with respect for the listener. This balance is the hallmark of effective communication, allowing one to be honest and direct without being abrasive or dismissive. By practicing this, we learn to state our opinions firmly while remaining receptive to others' views. This method not only ensures clarity and conviction in our communication, but also fosters an environment of mutual respect and open-minded dialogue. Navigating difficult conversations with Stoic principles. In situations of disagreement or conflict, the Stoic approach to assertive yet respectful speech is particularly invaluable. It enables us to handle tough conversations with composure and empathy. By being assertive, we ensure that our voice is heard and our perspective is understood. At the same time, by staying respectful, we recognize the validity of other viewpoints and keep the communication channels open. This Stoic method promotes constructive rather than confrontational exchanges, paving the way for resolution and mutual understanding. Outro. As we conclude our exploration of Stoic lessons on the art of communication, let us recall the timeless wisdom imparted by these ancient philosophers. Their teachings are not mere relics of the past, but guiding lights for our present and future interactions. Let us integrate these lessons into the fabric of our daily conversations, striving to speak with intention, listen with empathy, and express ourselves with both assertiveness and respect. In doing so, we honor the Stoic legacy of wise communication, enriching not only our lives, but also the lives of those around us. Remember, in the grand tapestry of human interaction, every word we speak is a thread that can either strengthen the weave or cause it to unravel. Choose your threads wisely. May your path of communication be guided by wisdom, and may your words always reflect the depth of your understanding and the breadth of your compassion. Until we meet again, speak thoughtfully, listen intently, and live stoically.